we do have to move on to kind of the somber part of the show. Sports producer Reggie Hall, we mentioned at the top of the show, sadly was taken from us far too soon. Car accident and complications from that took him from us way too soon. So he is now here with us, and he will continue to be. I know that you brought something.
Yeah, I got an old school Titans jersey. Reggie walked out and played on the baseball team in Detroit, and this is from his era. And I wanted to, we can hang this here in the sports cave.
Yeah, we will. Actually, Reggie, that's a very special seat, and because all three of us have special memories with Reggie, and he was one of those truly good guys, missed terribly, and he sat in that seat and had his own little sports cave moment here not too long ago.
We are happy to welcome to the cave for the first time one of the legends of Detroit Titans lore. Reggie Hall is in the house, and you probably don't know Reggie, but so many people around this town do. You're making your TV debut on this date. Mark it down on your calendar.
Less, yeah.
It's good to have you
Thanks.
here. Your thoughts, my man, as you make the debut?
Well, I'm excited. It's fun, and it's good to see some Titan gear up here, and finally have a Titan on the broadcast. I'm pretty excited.
You know what? For the first time, maybe this week, I'm really starting to hit home for me a little bit because he's one of those guys that do it. My favorite memory with Reggie is we went to the Pistons home exhibition opener this year, and we were anchoring. I was anchoring on a day, and I said, "Hey, Reg, why don't you come down to the Palace with me?" And he's like, "Okay, that sounds like fun. I haven't been to the Palace in like 6 or 7 years." We go to the Palace, and we're walking around the lower levels, and people that were moving chairs, that were setting things up, was like, "Oh, hey, Reggie. Hi, Reggie." And he knew, "Oh, hey, Jim. Hey, Alice." Like, he was so well connected and so well respected that if I could be remembered a fifth of how much passion he had for this sport and nice he was, that's a good life.
Well, and Justin and Anthony, it's obviously a tough week, and I know obviously how much you meant to the WXYZ family, and of course the Titan family, where I'm the voice of the Titans, so it especially hit hard for me, and I know you guys as well. But you look at how many lives he touched, and how his legacy will live on through all those lives, and that's what's kind of helped me this week, because he was beloved, but he mentored so many people in this business, the one that we're in, and those people are going to mentor others, and his spirit and his kindness and his legacy will live on forever through people like us.
Anthony, I think your relationship with Reggie is a little bit different. Tell us about it.
And I mean, to kind of go off what you said, I mean, it hit me yesterday when I called Mike, the producer, and he was on the voicemail, and it was like, wow, because I was kind of, I found out about this while I was in the winter meetings, but I mean, I first met Reg at the Anchor Bar, and it was like one of those things, like on a nightly basis, he'd be there, and I just first knew him as a regular, so seeing all of this, all of the outpouring of support and the reach, it's just fascinating to me, and he was just a guy that you could really lean on. I'd be sitting Ryan Ford to my right, a copy editor at the Free Press, Reggie on my left, and he's not only going to have a photo here, but he's definitely going to have one at the Anchor Bar, because I mean he was just a special guy, and you know what I mean. You get out of the park, and it was a long day there, and he's always there to talk to. So it's a very sad loss, but we know he's in a better place for sure.
Dan, you actually had a chance to do a little fun thing with him down in Pittsburgh a couple of weeks ago. Tell us about it.
Yeah, I did, and I brought him on my halftime show for the radio broadcast, and Reggie decided to go into a Dan Leach impersonation.
Did he? Do we have that? Can we run that tape?
Oh man!
All right, let's run that tape.
Can I do your call?
You sure can.
Splish, splash, I'm taking the bath.
You do it better than me. Next time we have a big play, I'm going to have you redub it, and we're sending that clip to SportsCenter.
I mean, just his love for sports, and just especially the Titans. Well, and I mean, yeah, he definitely had you pegged.
But he was that guy that he transcends sports. I mean, we love the competition, and he would go to Titans games on the road all the time, and some of them were tough. But it was just the fact that he had such a passion for Detroit, for athletics, for people, and I feel like that's what it's all about, man. I mean, we lost a legend, we really did.
Yeah, and this week is going to be the week that we can celebrate him for the final time. I mean, that will obviously continue. But if you want to come out, here's the plenty of people have called, emailed, texted, wrote in about when and how they can come and help celebrate his life. Visitation Thursday from 1 p.m. to 8 p.m. at Stinson Funeral Home. down in Detroit. And then Friday is the celebration of life. It's going to be at Callahan Hall, home of the Titans, down in Detroit from 3 to 6. The pep band will be there. I hear that there will be an open mic for an opportunity for people who know him or have a great memory to share, because Reggie's laugh is something that everyone who's ever heard it will remember forever. And that's why they want to bring everyone together to celebrate the man that he was and the man that he will continue to be in all of our hearts. Reggie, we miss you very, very much, and we'll be back with more on the Suburban Ford 7 Sports Cave.